How's it going, everyone? It is Reversal Trader King, where I catch precise bottoms in the stock market. And today I want to talk about a company that everyone is, very confused about, and that is Fisker, FSR. As you can see, right now they are halted, and I just want to go over things of why it is important to follow a strategy like this I'm going to show you when you're looking for reversals and bottom plays. Don't ever get carried away with the hype of some potential news that could happen, or just anything that is biased towards your part. Because when you take assumptions of where you disregard a chart and you just assume like for example, Fisker's going to get a deal and all this and it's going to be recovered. This thing has been down. I'll show you the daily forever. It's just constantly going down, and it is sad. Like, this is absolutely sad. But I'm going to show you this system of how I like to trade it and go right into it. And do keep in mind too, I have this premium Discord of how the system works. I have videos, education, my exact trade alerts with over 95% win ratio. If you do want to follow them, this system does work, and I've been doing it for over 6 years. The link will be in the YouTube comments if you want to join. It's only $6 a month. I'm not trying to, make a lot of money from it, but I do have a lot of members, and that can testify this system works for reversals. Let me get you caught up to date, and I want to just get everyone caught up on my new Fisker video, as I did say right in here was a nice bounce zone, and it made, I know after hours it made tons of money right at this zone right here, and that is what we call a correction. I'm not looking for a reversal to $1, holding this long term, because we got to dangerous levels where it is a penny stock now, and it's 8 cents. This is just crazy, the downward move. But let me show you exactly what I want. And for all the people who are watching, these are my opinions on March 25th. Anything can happen. And that's why it's great to be in the Discord real time, because I will tell you, like, you need to get out of your position. Because so if this is down later, that's totally fine. But this is going to have corrections like we all see. But now it's too risky to where I personally would just not alert it. But let me show you when it was safe to alert it, when it was up in here in this regions here. So what we have is this bottom band. I labeled it green, and I customized the setting to be, basically, this is like your ATR, your Keltner level, right? When it gets down to these levels, it is extremely oversold, and it is due for a correction. Do you get in right away? Absolutely not. It does not mean buy, because I'm going to show you an example if you do that. And that's why I have videos in my Discord of how to use it properly. Like right in here, it touched right here. Did I buy this? No. And the reason why is because, one, the K value. I use this right here. When I look for a K, I want to make sure it is a super low K value. But I also want to look for time distance. When you have time distance, like right in here, the middle band is where price has to go back to it. Right here is their time distance. Now, granted, this is one of the biggest gaps I have seen in quite some time. So when you're seeing this big gap, do keep in mind that is massive time distance. Usually, if the middle band has not been touched in over a 2 month, that is very rare. So this is what this is. Price has to always touch my middle band. So keep that in mind. Price always touches my middle band. That is for sure a thing. I promise you will do it. It's just when it does it, and that's why I have recordings on when it does it, so you can make massive money, right? So right in here, even if you did actually buy it right here, you would have actually been able to scalp it right here quite nicely, put a stop loss right above your average, because I do teach all my members that, and you would have locked in some nice gains there. Now, this right here was your first averaging in right in here. You get, very low K, and you can get in a lot of money right in here, and then scalp it again right here. My rule of thumb is I look for 2 of those, hold up. Bless me. I look for 2 of those bounces here. You get right in here, you get the bounce, and then the second one is the big one. And since we have time distance right in here, you accumulate all these shares for that middle band touch, and it goes slightly above it and make massive gains. But as you can see, you know when to buy. When this thing started going down all the way through here, none of these are getting bought. All these candles are not getting bought, because every time You want to look for as close as possible to the bottom band with time distance. When you see these gaps, they're getting filled rapidly. And when you have longer gaps, they get filled faster. And that's what I wanted to make a point, right? I want to make that point as it does happen. So now, that was our first one. Here's the second trade right in here. You have massive time distance. We hit 102. And guess what? 228, 201. Yeah, it was 102. So 202 to 302 is 2 months. It didn't even hit 2 months right in here, so we knew it was going to go. So when it went down here, close to the bottom band, and I knew earnings was coming, I was like, this is a solid play right there. And then right in here, I haven't touched it ever since because, one, we had that bankruptcy news when that, or filing, and, it's just looking glimmer now. It's just, I'm not trying to chase or trying to make money on something that's just too risky. So right here would have made you money if you did strictly the system. And then also right here, let's count the time distance. We got 229 and it's 325. It has not been a month yet. I do like to see over a month for no middle band touch. Now, we are halted. As you can see, this is real time. We are halted, so you can see my video. This thing is not moving, and the halt right here is just there. It's just been massive volume to the upside, or downside. So they halted it because the price moves so fast downwards. I don't know what's going to happen after it halts. I have no idea where it's going to. But I do think since we are close to this bottom band, there is very nice things. Like if it starts going below it, buyers are going to start coming in here, and I can see this really going up. And what I also do like right on this candle here is a low K. It has a low K of 3.31. This is this right here. As you can see, I look for around 3 for my stocks. Right here is 3.31, and all these are higher. So now that you can only stretch a rubber band so much before it snaps, and that's the thing right here. So, but the big thing to take away is you're following a system. If you're looking for bottoms on a company you like, instead of saying I think the fundamentals are good, nobody knows that, and a thing can happen in a blink of an eye and to make the stock price go down, as you can see with Fisker. You know, there's been people that IPO'd this way higher, and look at the weekly here. This thing went up, sometimes, but ever since now, it's just beginning to get plummeted, and it's sad, right? So you cannot go based on that. I like to do reversal points. I like to make those quick 10 to 20% gains and move on, and use a system that makes sense to buy, right? Use a system that tells me, this is where our buy area is. You look at your low KDJ, and then look at the time distance where that middle band is where price can potentially hit, but it is going to go down if price goes down. But after that 1 month to 2 month mark, it is nice to know because that's when it hits it really fast. So I look for greater than a month of time distance because just knowing that facts is very crucial as when to accumulate my shares. And obviously, this system works way better on bigger cap stocks. When you're playing riskier trades, there is a lot of unknowns like Fisker. And honestly, I feel so bad for people that got into this. I know people at the $11 range. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, way up in here, people were buying it probably down these red candles here and thought it was a good idea and just been holding it for a long term. This has not been a long-term trade at all, and it's just been killing people and bleeding them out miserably. So I do feel a lot about it. I don't think it's funny at all to see a chart like this. This is really kind of criminal now, and it's just really sad. So, but like I just want to say, there is glimmer of hope. I have made back I had big losses, more than you can imagine, till I started doing this system. And since by doing this system full time, you get better and better at it, and you know how to use it and fast and kind of see like, okay, I just be patient. Like, for example, Fisker is not at my bottom band, so none of these prices I'm buying. None of these prices I'm buying right in here. It just tells you, be like, oh, I might like the stock, but it's not at that chart level that I like for a bottom reversal, so I'm just going to lay out. And then sure enough, makes a big move down, and it saves your butt because you followed the system and you were patient. So I just want to say, keep in mind, I have all these resources on how to properly use it in my premium Discord. You're going to see like a setup video, and I post education content and like a bunch of stuff like how do you get your indicators look exactly like mine on TradingView, the best trend reversal strategy and all that. My trade alerts on when I'm adding things and when I'm buying things according to the system. And then a premium chat was where I'm at daily. So if you want to join the Discord of only $6 a month, go down below into the YouTube comments and the description. It'll say join the premium Discord for the best trades. And these are the best trades, and they're only $6. Cancel anytime if you don't make money. I'm sure you will. And there's a lot you'll learn. I promise you that. And so when you click on that link, it'll take you to this free page. There is nothing you get in the free chat. It's just a landing page. All you have to do is go under the subscription tab, hit premium chat, and it'll opt you in to subscribe. Very simple. You're going to love it. The reason why I like Discord is because everything is real time. So when I'm looking at my stocks, things can go up super fast, and I'll be looking at my strategy and then my profit taking. Okay, I'm looking at levels. I want to put a stop loss here and try to ride as much up, or I just want to take some profit here and go on to another trade that I see that sees best. But that's why you had to have real time. When you watch this video and you're like, oh, Fisker went down even more, but you forgot to see like right in here when I made the video, there's a nice correction right in here. And then right in here when I made a nice correction up in here. But yeah, it's going to keep going down because it's impossible to find the exact bottom. But where I'm finding is these correction points to that middle band that has nice potential to go there. And that's honestly the main thing that I'm looking for. Because like I said, I do not know the exact bottom, but I do know where potential reverses are. And when you get a good average, you put your stop loss above it and you try to ride as much as you're up and take the profit when you see it, right? That's what I'm hinting at. Anybody that tells you, I know where the bottom is, Fisker is a joke. They do not know that, only God knows. Like, nobody knows in this whole universe. But with this strategy, I have been pinpointing where these reversals are to make money. And that's the main thing, is having an edge that works, over 90% win ratio to give you those gains, right? And with big cap stocks, it's a whole lot higher. I've been making 95% wins on my trades. 100% if I didn't take one penny stock. So I lost one trade in the last 6 months. But I will take that, right? So that's the premium Discord. Please join. You'll learn a lot. And also give it a like, subscribe, comment to me, what you think about Fisker. I know it's depressing. It sucks. And I get it. And I hate to see this. But I want to share this video to update everyone my current thoughts on it, show you my levels on the chart, and just get you guys just to make a video for you all that you can make your money back with other plays. And so I do appreciate if you give a like, subscribe, and comment, because that shares it to other retail traders. And I will see you guys into the premium Discord. Take care, guys.